Okay, here's an update on the Austin A40. I've lowered it a little bit with its torsion bar front end, two-wheel drive Hilux. So there's the bar there, and there's the adjusters right there. So you just wind them up and down. I'll have to pack to get the toe in and toe out right. The camber. I'll have to get the camber right. So I'm sitting on the bump stops now, and I need 60 more to get down to legal maximum low. So if I go down in there, you can see the bump stop hitting the bit of steel there. If I cut that steel out, I'll get about it doesn't look it, but I'll get about another 100 mil because of the pivot angle, maybe 120. So I only need 60, so that's going to work perfect if I cut them out. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And also tomorrow I'll be cutting a few things off, like these original mounts here. They'll be getting cut off. I'll be welding on new mounts. There's one hole there and another hole there, and they're on both sides, and that's what the body will bolt to the chassis with. So just a reminder, it's a Hilux chassis. Everything fits really good. The front end, I'm going to have to cut the nose of that chassis off that you can see sticking out. And I'll be doing some mods. There are some plates underneath there for some structural bars that need to be relocated. So it's not too bad though. Probably 3 or 4 hours work. Now, one of the hardest things I've had to do in a while, but it had to be done. The old chassis, like, yeah, I've had to cut it in half and it's off to the tip. Somebody at some stage spent huge amount of hours. Like, you can just look at these leaf springs. He's gone and put packers in between them. I think they're nylon strips. They're all sandwiched together with these brackets. He's got those machined up plates on the inside, and everything that's been done. There's so much work. The whole chassis has been boxed, but when I cut it in half, I realised it's a bit ordinary. I don't think it would have snapped, but I think it definitely would have bent under some load. And when you look closely, you can see welds are pretty bloody ordinary. Not everywhere, but see, I don't know what that is down there. That's just really crappy looking something. Anyway, oh, and there's even a, I don't know if the camera will see. Look at that. That whole weld's missing. I didn't even see that before. But up here there's porosity and crap. So the whole thing would have needed a complete workover. All these plates have been machined and made, and the whole front end modified, and there's undercut on some of these welds. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's cut right into the steel, so that's straight away, that's a weak weld. Whereas some welds like that look fantastic. They're cold and they haven't cut into the steel too much. There's another good one over there. So I don't know, it's almost like either someone was having a few cones and tried to weld, or didn't have cones and did some bloody good welding. So anyway, chassis cut now, it's in bits. I've cut a piece out down there that I needed for what I'm doing. The Hilux chassis is extremely strong compared to this. I don't think it'll twist, not ever. Not with the amount of horsepower I'm putting in it. It's only a Leyland P76 4.4. Should go alright though. So yeah, you look inside and it's had something folded up and put in there and then welded, and yeah, anyway. Some places look better than others. Right, so that's the update. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, well, by the end of this weekend, this body will be bolted to the chassis, and then I'll be looking at trying to get the engine into it.